And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Zuma's Revenge. And this is the very last checkpoint of the Heroic Frog mode that could not even happen today, but might as well give it a try, because you never know. Well, and eventually I will have to beat it, of course. Hard to tell. It's the last one, and it includes the final boss and all that stuff that is actually hard to beat. So I really don't know what might happen. I mean, it might not even happen whatsoever. But yeah, that's an acceptable outcome too. Not an ideal one, but I'm mentally prepared. It would be interesting if this became the next challenge to beat. Just like the first game on the final temple was a challenge for so long. It could be the same thing here. I probably hope it's not the case, but I think it will be poetic having both games in the franchise being some of the hardest challenges to beat. It will certainly be poetic. Probably wouldn't be very nice to play, but well, up until here at least, all of the challenges have been... All of the challenges, no, I mean all of the levels have been mostly... Well, I wouldn't say easy, but every stream there was progress. I really got stuck for a very long time in a specific checkpoint, but the last one will be seriously messed up. That will be bad, but it could happen. I will say that I'm already not playing very well. But considering that it's the first level, you can die as many times as you want. I feel like it even makes you feel less salty, because you don't need to go to the menu and manually exit to the main menu. You just keep going because the lives are replenished, so it feels less like... It feels less salty because it doesn't feel like you are rage quitting. So I think that helps a little bit. The difficulty still has the potential to drive me insane, and also take a long time too. We will see. After all, this is the first stream that I fully dedicate to this checkpoint. It could also be the first and last, so maybe I beat it. It's a stream that will be important to measure exactly what I'm going against. a good measure. It wasn't a bad run, but unfortunately wasn't enough. Hey Wasabi, how is it going? No, I'm not really running out of try-hard games whatsoever. I have a lot. For starters, the game I played yesterday, I wanna best the 100 floors. That's something that is very far from being done. So there is a lot of possibilities to just keep playing that. Then there is a Street Fighter 2 HD remix that I still need to 1 coin clear. Unfortunately, I'm practicing off stream and I'm not really getting any better. So that one will be there for a little bit. And then, well, I guess after that you could say that I wouldn't have any left, but that's, I mean, if I can beat HD remits, I can focus on Ultra Street Fighter 2, and then after that's done, that will be it for Street Fighter 2, and I could start with Street Fighter 3. So yeah, don't worry, there is a lot of try-hard things to do. But yeah, I guess I'm more worried about the non-try-harding things. So yeah, most of the stuff in my plans are try-harding things. Would be nice to, you know, to have something else. I essentially laid out a plan depending on the outcome of today. So if I manage to beat this today, I feel like tomorrow the best thing I can do is try continuing with the needle I wanna be the guy game. And if that doesn't work, I mean, if I don't beat this, well, if I don't beat this, I feel like I wanna play just to relax a bit from try-harding. I could play Project Diva. It's been almost a month since I played Project Diva, so we'll do that. Yeah, that will be the plan. Not very exciting, but it's a plan. Better than having no plan. Also, every time that I look at the indie games that I have on my Steam library, I still cannot bring myself to play them. The ones that I haven't played, I mean. Like, I just look at them and look and keep looking to see if I get interested at some point, but no. I simply don't. I don't have the impulse to do it. But they will happen at some point. Probably. Then these runs are going very badly. Unfortunately. Okay, that's a good combo though. Unfortunately, that last match didn't count because it made some balls disappear. That's unfortunate. How many deaths were this already? Are we talking about 5? I feel like there's been 5 of these deaths. That's not a good signal. It's fine. Still scared about the boss. I feel like the boss, one of those things that I won't beat on the first try. It will make me redo the whole thing again. And yeah, that just feels very messed up. But I still haven't reached the final level, so that's what my objective should be. Worry about reaching the final level, then worry about beating it, and then worry finally about beating the boss. It would be interesting if there was some new sort of boss, like a true last boss that only appears in this mode. In this mode, I don't think it will be that, but it certainly will be interesting. Probably not a good thing though, because the normal one is already quite hard, you know. It doesn't smell like the smartest idea. The colors I need. The laser, aside from being a laser, is the fact that it just lets you slow down everything for free. This is not orange. Well, having an orange color here, I don't know how that will make the all this thing look. It probably, I feel like it will look better than if it had white, because it looks like white here is very out of place, when every other color is either a primary or a secondary color, and then you have white. Also, how is it going, Kyle? But this Zuma doesn't mean shit. This Zuma means so little. It might as well not even be there. This Zuma is awful. It's fine. Yeah, the orange shit, I remember that clip. The balls change color after a few seconds. Why would you want a mod like that? That doesn't seem like a good idea. That hurts. Nice. Puzzle and Dragons had a gimmick like that. Huh. Puzzle and Dragons, huh? Is that game still alive? I remember when I tried emulating it, and it just refused to be emulated. So I never played it. But yeah. I guess that's what happens when dogshit developers don't know how to take games out of mobile. Yeah, I know it's on mobile, it's just that since it's one of those live service games, you never know when those are gonna die. But yeah. And you know that it wouldn't even be hard for a game like that. Like, a game like Genshin Impact is a game that is a miracle that even is on mobile and PC at the same time. They did it, well, I wouldn't say no problem because I don't know how hard it was, but it worked. And because of that I played it for almost 4 years. But yeah, a game like Puzzle and Dragons apparently not. And it's just so stupid, because they could increase their player population so easily. But no. I guess they hate money. I think it's another example of, you know, Japanese developers. They are just something else. Because it's not the only one. There are so many games that are stuck in such shitty platforms. Grand Blue Fantasy is another one. Kantai Collection is another one. Well, I think Fate Grand Order is also another one. Thankfully, they are all games that are not that good anyways. But man, they could have been so much more popular if they decided to port them to a platform that doesn't suck balls. But it's like they have no vision. Or they are simply incompetent, which is most likely the case. I mean, that's just simply one of the reasons why Chinese gachas and well, some Korean ones are as well are just winning the market. They should understand that you can just stand still doing nothing. You have to innovate, you know. But yeah. It feels that unless we are talking about a genius or we are talking about a foreign influence that forces them to innovate, seems that Japanese are allergic to innovation. It's like you have to force them. Well, in fact, I heard a story that I don't know how true it is, cause yeah, try to go back in time to see how true it is. I don't know, but apparently, Japanese cars at some point were so shit. Like, we're talking about probably the 40s or 50s. I don't know exactly what era. And they got some, I don't know if it's consultant or a technician, what it was, from outside of Japan. Don't know if it was American or where he was from, but actually started teaching Japanese car manufacturers better methods for designing and building cars. And thanks to that, now there is a lot of Japanese car brands that are considered top in the market. But if they didn't have that outside influence, that wouldn't have happened. Or maybe it would have happened, but a lot later. Like, you have to force innovation, because otherwise it doesn't happen. And it's not like it needs to happen, it's not something necessary. They don't want to innovate, that's okay. But for things like gacha, whose whole purpose is making money, it seems overly stupid to not innovate to be able to make even more money. Because we're not talking about artistic integrity here. Gachas are pretty far from that. So refusing to innovate just screams incompetence. Is that the gacha that has lasted like 20 years? Probably. I don't know how many years it lasted, but what I can guarantee you is that if games like Grand Blue Fantasy or Kantai Collection or insert Japanese gacha here was actually releasing more platforms than the shitty ass platform they originally are in, they will be way more popular. And popularity in this case, with such a low maintenance game as gachas are, or at least those type of gacha, like, that will mean more revenue. Like, it's pretty clear, because it's not like we're talking about a small gacha that can barely break even. We're talking about top dogs that will certainly afford doing that. But yeah, there is this one DMC5 mission where I really missed the map that they removed. I don't even remember Devil May Cry having maps, to be honest. So, to be fair, I don't remember many things about Devil May Cry. It's been a very long time since I played them, so yeah, slightly hard to remember. remember the parts where the devils cry. I do actually. That's the... that's like the main scene from the first Devil May Cry, and the reason why the game has that name. I remember it very well. Yeah, no, there is a scene like that. Which, now that I think about it, it's also pretty nice how, at least in the first game, and I think in the third game there are a couple of cutscenes that are also the case, how there is a very specific tension between Dante and his mom. And not exactly the sort of tension that will be appropriate from a mother-son relationship. But I think that Dante doesn't even know that Trish was his mother, right? I don't remember the story either. I think he doesn't know. Does he know? I don't think he knows. Not in the first game, at least. Right? No, he does. At the end, he learns about that, actually, right? Yeah, like... actually, doesn't he learn it during the final boss fight? Yeah, he ends up knowing. Can we fill your dark soul with light? I don't know. But yeah. But yeah, that final cutscene, I'm pretty sure that Dante at that point knew that Trish was his mom. And I still feel like that scene, for the little that I remember it, there was definitely some tension in there. That... hey, come on, Dante. That's your mom there. We'll probably calm down a little bit. At the start, I mean, at the start he doesn't, I don't remember him having suspicions, right? I mean, the first cutscene of the game was just him when he sees Trish for the first time, just be like, yeah, bro, wanna use the bathroom, is there. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. I don't know if at some point he starts wondering that, or when he starts wondering that. Man. Let's just say that Dante's family is a little bit trouble. Not to mention his psychopath brother and also his piece of shit father. Well, actually, I can't remember the story of Sparta. Was Sparta supposed to be a piece of shit? I don't remember. Like, the little that I remember makes me think it was, but maybe I'm confusing him with Mundus. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't even know what Mundus was. what his point in the story was outside of obviously being the villain. I gotta replay the games at some point. I don't remember what relation to Dante he had. And I also don't remember what Sparta did. It's okay. I mean, it's Devil May Cry. What matters is that you have all these guys beating the shit out of demons. The story is secondary. It's just like in Resident Evil. Well, I guess that wouldn't be the case, but it's the kind of games where if you start trying to make sense of the story in a more deep level, you're just gonna end up being disappointed. So you just don't think about it too hard. I mean, for what I seen, the Resident Evil story is also kinda like superficial. It's nothing out of the ordinary. But, you know, it serves as an excuse for trying to survive a zombie apocalypse. It's good enough for that. Those are games I also should eventually play, but I don't know, bro. I feel like those are probably gonna filter me harder than Metroid. Because Metroid, the first one, is a game that is mostly the fact that on top of not knowing where to go, it's the fact that it's hard. I think that most of the issue is in the fact that you cannot really explore without getting absolutely fucked. But in Resident Evil, I think there are a lot of puzzles that I don't think you can figure out on your own. Some of them are like toddler level, but some others not so much. Chad got your ass. The shield sandwich one? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I wanna play those games, honestly. Like, I probably don't. I don't think the gameplay is something I would enjoy. I could also play the remakes. Well, the remakes at least for 2 and 3, because 1 is a more traditional remake. But yeah, they are completely different games, so I probably will enjoy them more. Especially Resident Evil 2. I actually saw a lot about Resident Evil 2 and the remake, and it seems like a very good game. I think that 3 is the one that wasn't very well remade, and it just skips over a lot of areas, so not very good. But I think that 2 is generally considered very good. Well, and then 4, I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary, because the original Resident Evil 4 is already an action game, so the remake, if anything, has prettier graphics, and that's it. And I already have Resident Evil 4 on Steam, so I don't have any reason to play the remake when I could play the original. I don't even know if they delisted it, the original. Maybe they did. But I bought it before they did that. damn it. The one where you are playable? Yeah, there is a character with my name, right? I think that I seen that, but I'm not sure. I know that there is a Hispanic guy. I don't remember if it had my name or not. Team, that was a miracle. I mean, not just having that power up there, but also the explosion reaching all the way to the left. Because otherwise I obviously would have lost. That was pretty sick. A shame that I have no lives remaining and also no chance of getting an extra life either, but that was pretty exciting. Nice. Unfortunately, after dropping the chain here, I think we are going anywhere. These are also some very bad colors. So yeah. Nice aim. Shame that, man, these colors suck. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. I could have put the slowdown there, but... Well, eat a Coke. I can't remember if my PV here is level 58 or 59. It's one of those. I think it's 59. And then I died there and couldn't see the actual final one. Nice. Messing up combo opportunities here. It just keeps happening. At least that was a very convincing Zuma without a doubt. Even though it was a very early Zuma and with not many balls on the screen, the remaining balls are absolute shit. Yes, you get an extra life every 75,000 points. In this case, it's in 7,500. And since the checkpoint remembers your score, in this case you will always have that extra life for this checkpoint at that point. Need white. That was white, it's okay. Still got it. I can't believe it. There were so many yellows and there's only one yellow. Now there's no more yellow. Alright. That's not bad, beating the first level. Didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. I think it landed next to a purple anyways. Also, I feel like this song is a little bit too casual for the fact that we are in the middle of a volcano, and on top of that it's the final area. It's like this music doesn't fit very well, I will say. Yeah, a TAS with the balls being shot at the start will look cool. It will be very cool. Fuck, I had the wrong color in my mind, damn it. I mean, I'm interested in doing TAS of games that I will never beat. I think the problem is knowing how to TAS. What tools you need. I mean, I know that some people just do save state, load state, especially when it comes to emulated games, but there are cases where it will be more fitting to use shit like rewind if you're gonna TAS. But it will have to be a game that I know that it will be unbeatable by me. And the thing is that usually doesn't happen with commercial games. And Yami mentioned that thing to do with all I Wanna Be the Guy games, but seems like it might be a pain in the ass to set up. Or to even use. I think the easiest way of TASing is when you are able to emulate a game. So being able to emulate a game, most of the times it means to have complete access to the game's execution. Well, by access I mean complete control over the game's execution, and yeah, something that emulators are very good at doing. But if it's something that you are not emulating, like that's when the difficulty arises. Maybe I could TAS. No, but I say I wouldn't play 2D Mario games. I was gonna say TAS Kaizo shit. But no, not a good idea. Definitely not a good idea. Not to mention that there is knowledge that I need that I don't even have. You know that I fucked myself there for using that explosion. That's so shitty when a power-up is the cost for you losing. Nice. That's very lucky. Very, very lucky. Here, if I don't want to lose the chain, I need to wait. You really. It seems that good start is gonna be good for absolutely nothing. As it tends to be the case with this game, you know. That's pretty sad. Damn it, dude, why are you like this? Stupid ass game. Being able to keep the chain going did nicely, but as a disadvantage I completely lost my all my lives. That's very bad. Very annoying too. I wonder if there's something like in Tetris in this game that guarantees that you cannot get the same colors multiple times in a row. Or if it's just pure uncontrolled RNG. That will be funny. Just pure uncontrolled RNG in a game like this. Surely a good idea. Well, I mean, at least when a color disappears, it doesn't appear again for that level. So not everything is that bad. I'm being sent so many single balls, dude. That's messed up. Really want though. I was gonna say I don't want to drop the chain, but what chain? I don't have any chain. I mean, now I do. A little bit too late. Alright. Can simply get that. Nice. That should be, or not. I guess not enough for the Zuma. It should be, yeah, there you go. Damn. I needed the fruit. Without the fruit, I wouldn't even have gotten Zuma. Unreal. And the explosion is at the end. Yet again. Huh. That's so unlucky. It blew up the balls it didn't need to blow up. I fucked that up. I need a white. I need red. Okay. Somehow still surviving. Seems the sun might be setting for this attempt. I can't believe I'm able to survive like this. Am I actually gonna... Okay, I win this attempt somehow. Alright, pretty nice. I mean, it really is a shame that I am completely out of lives though. It would have been nice to have more. This level definitely needs that many lives. It has to be one of the levels with the shortest paths in the game, and to top it off, it's a double level. I mean, being a regular level will already be hard, but no, you have two paths to worry about, because fuck you, basically. I don't even remember how messed up the actual final stage is. I tried to get the lining and I couldn't, damn it. Fuck. I can get the backwards. Those were suboptimal uses for the laser, for sure. I need reds, another one, right now. Okay. Wait, really? Why did the other line not stop? Like, I should have stopped more. But there is one line that is getting way too cocky here. I don't know what's your problem, but it's the line that is gonna make me lose. Damn, that line, bro, I had so much shit to erase balls, and that line still just mind its own business, just did its thing. That's annoying. Yeah, that's the problem of double lanes. Pay too much attention to one lane, and the other lane is gonna kill you when you don't expect it. be back to the first level hell after all. Not a good signal. Yeah, that ain't gonna go anywhere. I mean, but even if I don't beat this checkpoint today, I just wanna see the final level. Just wanna see it just to understand what we are going against. So I can assess the level of fuckery that we need to deal with. Losing the chain right at the end like that just lets you know how picky the Zuma bar is. The fact that it's essentially there, and even after multiple combinations it's still not enough. Nice aim, bro. Even with the accuracy ball, I have a feeling that the accuracy ball is not very useful. It's just a slight feeling. Just a hunch. Barely. We're still not out of danger though. Yes, I can. I prefer here the wide one because outside of the explosion it also gives you... Well, I wasn't expecting it will be that good, but being able to push the whole thing backwards is always nice. Alright. Good, and I also got the extra life and didn't lose it on the first stage. So that is good. Nice aim, bro. Hard to tell that this is gonna go anywhere. Well, even if I die here, it's at least only the first life. But why no you ain't? Well, I should have waited. When things are not moving, it's hard to tell what direction they are gonna end up moving. Because there is so much stuff to pay attention to. It doesn't get very easy. Wrong color. Huh. Was a lucky shot, actually. Okay, right there, I don't even know what to do. Well, it's only the first life, but I think that it's already been 2 times that I lose all my lives on this level, and then I beat it, but without lives, having to beat all of the following levels in 1 attempt seems very bad. Really? I don't know where to shoot this. Oh wow, that was a very good shot. By pure accident, but a good shot nonetheless. Still might not be enough with the amount of shit on the screen. seems doable, because I don't know why, but there are a lot of colors missing here. Well, probably not a lot, but there are enough colors missing here to make this a possibility. I don't know what happened. I didn't use the thunder power-up, so I don't know how it came to this, but I guess I'm glad. Alright, good. That's nice. Only lose one life. Okay. Well, all of these levels are... like, none of these levels are easy. So it's not like there can be a level that's gonna be like, well, at least I know that I will be able to save resources. No, you can't. You won't. There are no resources to save. There is no salvation. Such a thing doesn't exist. That counts too. Oh, I didn't even need to shoot that. It's okay. Does that reverse even do anything? Like, if you get a reverse when you get Zuma, it's the same as nothing. Like, you essentially just wasted it. I like that explosion, actually. I would appreciate it. I fucked up. It's okay. Yeah, unfortunately, lost a little bit of time because of that. Can do this and then I can get a green like that. Like I probably messed up quite a lot here. But it's still enough to win. For sure. Okay. This is a good run. Unfortunately, this level... I don't know what to do in this level other than despair. That's something that I can do pretty well. Well, that I can and will do. Did I put that red there myself? Did I confuse that color? I think I did. The best thing about double lane levels is that you have more power-ups. Because, I mean, apparently that's how the power-up system works. You get a specific proportion depending, well, based on lanes. That's fucked up. I just needed the color for the lightning and couldn't even get that because this level is so fucked up. least you could try giving me power-ups here. I'm not gonna do Iron Frog anytime soon, dude. If I'm able to beat this, you can say goodbye to Zuma for quite a long time. Well, yeah. No, I was gonna add something, but no, essentially what I said. If I beat this mode, we can forget about Zuma for a while. Damn it, dude. And even with all the shit that I'm doing, it's still not even close. Pretty nice. Fantastic even. Okay, I want that shit, yes. I don't know, bro, like, this lane, well, that was the last life, oh, that's cool, pretty nice. Fuck, dude. There is one of those lanes that barely has any room to do anything. It starts and it pretty much ends on the same spot. Pretty quick Zuma again. Would like to get that try shot if I can. No, I guess we are not allowed. We are just not allowed to get it. Quite a shame. It's pretty fucked up. But I gotta tell you that right now, the idea of playing that I wanna be the guy needle game sounds more appealing than beating this shit. I gotta say. It's fine. Get another run going here. That will be great. The needle game, considering that I'm not stuck yet, it seems that there's definitely some motivation to play it. At least play it until I get stuck again. Don't know how long that will take. But probably Will happen sooner than I expected. But until that happens, it's quite motivating to play it. I have nowhere to shoot. Fuck. Could have shot the red there and I didn't. And now there is a fly annoying me as well. Yeah. That's a bad combination. You're gonna end up making me break something. Break something both in rage and to try to kill this stupid fly. Very bad combination. Yeah, well, frogs eat flies, but I think that having a frog next to your computer is not a very good idea. I think frogs are generally low maintenance, so I don't think they will be bad pets to have, but it's certainly not close to the computer. Especially since they need humidity. Well, I guess most of them. I don't know if all of them, but pretty sure that if you're a frog, you kinda need to be in a humid place. Because that's essentially their natural habitat. I don't know what will be more effective to eat insects, if it's a frog or a toad. I still don't know the difference well enough. I cannot really make much use of this laser, it seems. It doesn't seem like it was too useful. Damn it. At least I got the thunder too. Those are always nice no matter what. Unfortunately, the remaining colors are still very shit. But I mean, the remaining balls and the color distribution in them. I think it's what I will do if I reach the 2-hour mark without getting anywhere. I think I'm switching games, 'cause this thing is becoming a little hard to tolerate. I mean, this attempt, at least it seems that it's gonna go relatively far, but man, it's very exhausting to try like this, to try hard like this. Quite exhausting. That's not a smart way to use the laser. I really wanted that fruit. Oh yeah. Shouldn't have went for that fruit so badly when we'll have done different stuff. These attempts are quite disgusting how badly they are going. I mean, but I feel like I have to see the final level. If I don't see the final level, this is an even bigger waste of time than it already is. I mean, you can say that not being able to beat it is a waste of time, but at least we get information. If I cannot even see what the final level looks like, well, I mean, I could simply watch my playthrough of adventure mode. Also the fact that you need to feel how hard it is. Not just a matter of seeing it. Okay, that miss. Sure. Easy miss. Why not, right? You're not gonna give me a red. Not even if your life depended on it, right? No, of course. Why will you give me a red, right? What will be the logic behind giving me a useful color? I agree. There is no point in doing that. That's okay. I'm gonna do one more attempt past the first level, that is, and then I'm just gonna switch to the needle game. I really don't feel like doing this now. Like, it might be a little bit too much. It should be something that, I mean, I needed to see how hard it's gonna be, but with this sort of difficulty, it's the kind of thing that will be better to do when there is, extra time on another stream. Not a good thing to focus a whole stream on, I will say. Scared, at this rate, this is clearly gonna be a PV, without a doubt. I kinda fucked up at the end, but this is a PV. Or maybe not. I think my PV on this one was like 1 minute and just a couple of seconds. Wish I could remember. Well, what I do know is that we are out of the first level. Not a single combo from that. Nice. That is enough, though. The problem is that this thing is pretty far from... It feels like that was quite pointless. It's okay. I mean, at least it was pretty fast, but it would have been a lot better if the end of the trail was closer. Well, we will see. This might be a loss, simply because of that. This is a good start. Maybe the game got afraid that I say it will be the last attempt trying to do damage control. It's what you should be. You should be scared. It's the right emotion. Team, and that was also very quick. I feel like the game is scared. The game might actually be scared. Maybe not scared enough. Needs to be more scared. Damn it. It's not enough fear. Well, those are the 3 first levels beaten without losing. But still can't get past this one, so I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Because I think that this is a level that you don't even need to practice. Like, it's easy to tell what's going on. Just that it's extremely fucked up and that's it. It's a level that was made to not be played. Was made to be stared at, not played. This level is genuinely fucked up, no matter what. Yeah, getting rid of that one wasn't the brightest idea. Though, at the same time, it's not like the trail here is long enough to guarantee that there will be a lot of balls of a specific color. I need a red, there you go. Then this. Well, we got the Zuma, which is more than what I could say for the previous attempts. Oh, nice. I got the slowdown right in time. A shame about that explosion up there. I'm definitely not gonna get it. There is an explosion here. I will get that one. Yeah, that... Oof. Alright. What a save. That was a save. It will be fucked up if this thing here in the bottom ends up fucking me up. No, it's okay. Alright, seems like... Yeah, this is the right... This might be the attempt, but then... The question here is what's gonna happen on the final level. So the final level is single lane with no gimmicks. But it's a level where you're essentially... Oh, team, this sucks. You're essentially cornering the entirety of the level. Like, this is so lag-based, it's crazy. Like, you really depend on the very few colors you get. I mean, the very few colors you can interact with. It is the kind of level where you can forget about doing chains. Now you will have to get extremely lucky to do successful chains here. This is the kind of level where you really will want to go for combos instead. I mean, either way you gotta get lucky. Because you also cannot casually get rid of the balls because you're completely cornered. That's not a viable strategy. Good combo. Getting some very lucky combos in here. Alright. That's promising. And even... Okay, that's very promising. This might be it, actually. So I got extremely laggy, especially with a lot of the combos. This is the attempt. Everything went well. I only needed to threaten the game that I will stop playing it, and that's it. That's all that needed to be done. Well, in that case, the worry here is the boss. And I have a lot of lives. So if I somehow die to the boss, that will be extremely sad. Well, so close to the final mystery. Only darkness with the final demon reveal himself. Well, here goes nothing. So, this first one you needed to... Yeah, exactly, extinguish the flames, all of them. in order to go down. This was hard to do. But I don't know how hard it's gonna be here. I mean, I think it was hard because these things regenerated if you just let them go for a while. And the fact that it's a double lane level to top it off. Ah, that almost worked. God damn it. No, maybe they don't regenerate actually. Well, that's good news, but once some shit starts building up here, looks like it's gonna be pretty hard to make it disappear. Like, at this point, with how much this shit is blocking me, it's hard to do much. And this thing keeps regenerating at the speed of light. Yeah. So, does that even weight balls? Because, I don't know. Really, you have to be shitting me, dude. Essentially, the hardest ones to get are the ones on the top left and the top right. The other ones are not that big of a deal. I mean, sorry, I meant to say bottom left and top right. The bottom left is gone, but now it's the same situation as before, except with this shit, with the top right. Well, bro, but what kind of miracle do you want me to do here? I remember this being hard the first time. I don't think that this mode makes it any harder, but man, this is some fucked up shit. Okay, that's gonna save my ass. Yeah, they are infinite. In every boss, it's infinite, though this isn't even the boss in the first place, so we still haven't gotten to the hard part. I mean, the boss itself was more long than hard for what I remember. It wasn't extremely challenging, but it had a lot of phases, and not counting this one. Considering that the life counter is not here, maybe we don't even need that. Like, maybe you have infinite lives, but I probably shouldn't rely on that. It seems like a bad thing to believe on, because if it's not true, the insane amount of luck that I have will go down the toilet. Oh, fuck, dude. It really feels like at some point those candles become impossible to shoot. You just gotta give up. Fuck me, dude. I mean, you can shoot before they even appear. Wow. If you don't do it at the beginning, you should struggle. Well, this the boss. The chicken guy pretending to be Sakamu. I mean, honestly, I don't remember you, dude. Sorry, it's been a long time. Yeah, the fake creds, and then you get the actual boss fight. Yeah, this one I remember. Why do you do it again? Come on, bro. Right, so we get Mr. Moai. You almost finish heroic mode. Yeah, almost. It's not over yet. Oh, wait, was this guy a Moai before? So I don't remember that. I mean, I do remember the Hawaiian girls dancing. I don't remember the Moai being there. Maybe he always was there. Ouch. I'm spitting fire. Slow motion. Oh, so they have every curse from the previous fights, these little shits. Yeah, that is a problem. It is indeed a problem. My question is, this should be my last life. Assuming lives count, this is my last life. But it should say try again, it didn't say last life. So maybe you can beat the boss in how many attempts you want to. Which is nice, because honestly, if it wasn't that way, this would be insanely hard. Because the previous bosses are absolute shovers, but this one not so much. I mean, I probably could have not spent any lives on the torches now that I know that you need to do bottom left and top right as soon as possible. So that probably wouldn't be a problem if there is an next attempt. The problem is that this guy barely becomes vulnerable. Many fourth wall breaks. Well, I mean, most of the characters usually talk to you. So if you call that a fourth wall break, I guess it counts. Alright, so that would have been my last life, but I'm still here, which means that lives are indeed infinite during boss fights. And that probably applied to the previous bosses as well, so that's good to know. Because it wasn't necessary for the previous bosses, but for this asshole it certainly is. I like that it says Berserk on the first hit. So this could actually take some time. Despite the fact that you have infinite lives, this could still take a considerable amount of time. But yeah, don't call this a victory yet. We were certainly moving on to that. It says, I don't know what is about. Oh, I think no, never mind. No, I don't know what is about it, but this one is a lot harder to push through. Actually, it might be that there are less consecutive color balls. Oh, he always was a Moai? Okay. Well, good to know. So you can shoot down the dancers. I mean, it's a little bit pointless. If anything, they should get in your way. Bounce. DS port nets. But this game has a DS port. Why would I want to play a DS port? Huh. This is your Halloween costume? Well, you're a little bit late for Halloween, bro. That happened like 2 weeks ago. Oh, and this one leaves active shit on the screen. Well, that's bad. That means that your movement is heavily limited. It's fine. Will twist as well. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, considering that this game were made to be played with a cursor, I don't see any reason to play a DS port. So doesn't seem like the smartest idea. Well, actually, scratch that. Doesn't seem like a smart idea whatsoever. This might actually take some time. I'm actually surprised. It makes sense that I'm surprised considering that every boss is essentially free except for this one. I thought it was a matter of getting here and immediately murdering this guy, but no. It won't be like that. I wonder if I commented in the fact that this is a Moai on the original playthrough. Because why the fuck is a Moai in a Hawaiian island? That doesn't work that way. But even though Hawaiian and the Easter Islands are both islands in the middle of nowhere, I'm pretty sure that that doesn't mean they have the same shit. I mean, especially when that is something that is man-made, of course. Nice. Very nice miss. Amazing miss, even. I probably should shoot regardless of if I know if I'm gonna hit it or not. Sometimes he just runs into them. So here he moves a lot slower, so it's gonna be harder to make him run into a wall here. I don't have a single blue. That's fucked up. That hit me. Damn, okay, and you remain in that state for a very long time. Feels like longer than before even. He spells it like Halloween. Maybe it was the original spelling, I don't know. It's a very weird word that probably went through a lot of revisions. I don't know what's the original spelling. And you know what's the worst part is that this is not even the final phase. By the way. So yeah, good luck with that. You're gonna be fine, bro. Don't worry about it. It's not even the final phase. I will assume there's probably gonna be a checkpoint after this, but it's very messed up. Well, at least we got something to do. Gotta look at the bright side, you know? Got something to do. Possibly for the rest of the stream. Don't even have to worry about thinking of another game at this rate. Man, this fire is so messed up because it makes you inactive for so long. Nice miss. But yeah, the real thing that makes me real surprised is how insanely lucky I got in all of the levels in this checkpoint. And the fact that I beat them all without losing is absolutely crazy, because so many of them are... They really feel like 1 in a million levels. Like the kind of levels that you gotta get extremely lucky. And I did. That I have to hit him 5 times before he changes face. It feels like at some point when you start accumulating so much shit that the best thing you can do is lose on purpose to get a better attempt, because at some point like the more you take to shoot him down, the slower you're gonna progress. I mean, most of the times you're just gonna die, but the point is that a bad start usually means a bad everything. Unless he's only a couple of hits away from dying, it's probably more worth it to lose on purpose. I mean, especially because you have infinite lives. If it wasn't the case, obviously not, but with infinite lives it seems like the logical thing to do. Another thing is that at this point, when there are so many balls on the other lane, you also pretty much cannot hit him. You're essentially a bone. Nice miss. I think that you can only have 2 active balls at the same time. Even if you want to spam, it doesn't really work that way. It's 2 balls or nothing. Man, the 2 balls are the ones that I'm getting busted right now. The fact that he stays still here is also very hard. It makes it hard to be at the right spot to hit him. I fucked up. I thought I made a match and I didn't. That's why I spammed. The idea was to hit him. I guess I miscalculated something. Don't know exactly what. Wait, why are you looking diagonally? How did you even manage to look diagonally? I don't think that's something you can do in this particular level, Mr. Frog. such a good opportunity to hit him, but if he moves, not much you can do. Right? Another one. So that was a pretty early second phase. I'm spamming to hit him here. Right. That miss, unfortunately. Right, I hit. Oh, no way, you have to be shitting me. I'm doing a quarter damage per hit. Are you out of your mind? On a fight like this, I could understand the previous shovers, but this guy doing a quarter per hit, you're absolutely out of your mind. Yeah, that's very fucked up. Is that now I have to hit him only 4 times. Yeah, very nice. Well, I was kinda cornered there, bro. Hey, I'm dead. Team, this fight is fucked up. You did to the previous boss though? What did I do to the previous boss? You mean that I died to the previous boss? Cause I don't remember that. Maybe in the original playthrough, but you dealt. No, yeah, I know that. But that's what I mean. Like, for those shovers it's fine, but for this guy it's a little bit fucked up. Yeah, like the previous shovers you can even make me deal an 8 of health. But this guy is a little bit more special than those shovers. Does it save if you close the game? That's something that I don't know, and I also won't check, unless I somehow haven't beat him by the time that the 3-hour mark comes. Very hard to tell. I think it doesn't save, and that's because the game didn't mention anything about a checkpoint. So it probably doesn't have one. Nice. We're definitely fighting against someone that will take a while. In fact, you know that I thought that there will be enough time today after, if I was able to beat this witch. It's looking like that. I thought there will be enough time later to play the needle game, but no, there isn't. That's messed up. Like, I certainly wasn't expecting the boss to be this hard, and more importantly, the fact that it's not over after this. 24-hour streaming coming. No, that will be a little bit too much. I mean, I wouldn't mind going very late if it wasn't for the fact that tomorrow is simply a Wednesday. But if tomorrow was something like Saturday, I will be willing. But we still, I'm probably hurrying a little bit. Maybe we're gonna beat this guy with no problems. Something that I heavily doubt, but gotta keep the hope. You see, for example, this is already an attempt that already feels like it's in the dumpster because there are so many balls on the other side that you're not gonna get the sorry, you're not gonna get the chance to hit him. I actually do wonder what happens if you hit menu, but now menu always makes the same window appear. It's just like you will actually have to go to the main menu to see what happens, and I'm not optimistic about what happens if you do that. I mean, at least for now, there is still time. So, I would also say that it's early to be worrying about that. Okay, no problem. There is still time to do this, so don't worry about it. Or at least don't worry too much about it. But see, there are situations like this where, well, you can get rid of the colors you don't want by shooting at the bottom. So I will start doing that when I get a color I cannot use. It's like a smart idea. See, for example, here, those greens, we don't want those greens. We just get rid of them. So it seems that I can't remember, but isn't there one more color than the previous boss fights? Because I don't see white being there, so that means that just like the rest of the boss fights, it also doesn't have white, but I feel like green wasn't in, or maybe it was purple that wasn't in the previous ones. I don't know, or maybe they were. It certainly feels like there is a lot more density here. Nice. That's such a bad miss. Okay, that thankfully wasn't a miss. I thought it was gonna be one, but no. This is not looking very nice. One more hit. Nice. It's just one more stage, but are you gonna give me a checkpoint though? That's my question. And this boss fight wasn't hard on the original adventure mode, but here it could be a problem. The Star of Revenge. Alright. Here goes. So this thing mimics your movements, and on the second phase it completely does the opposite of what you do, which ironically makes it easier than right here, because you also have to dodge the bullshit it shoots. Okay, so here it starts mimicking the opposite though. Isn't that a little bit too early for you to be doing that? Why are you switching faces so early? So what happens here? Okay, the checkpoint is here, so that's good. That's very good. We essentially don't really have to worry about losing progress here. Probably a smarter idea to just do like a double hit thing. Instead of actually trying to dodge everything this guy has, simply get hit at the same time as he does, and it's probably a lot better. Nice. Well, he's 2 hits away. There you go. Yeah, that one was a lot easier than the previous one, without a doubt. Try the Iron Frog mode or the challenges? How about no? Yeah, how about that, mister? I can't believe that even the game is telling me to play Iron mode. That's not gonna happen, dude. Are you out of your mind? Oh, okay. And now instead of getting a frog girl, I get a hamburger and an ice cream. Honestly, I prefer the frog girl. Like, come on, dude. These things, for all of that. Yeah, the secret of the Tiki Island is that. A hamburger and a cup of ice cream. You have rescued a scrumptious cheeseburger and shake, but where are the fries? Alas, this is one mystery that might never be solved. Well, maybe the fries are on the Iron Frog mode. Well, here they still show you the Miss Frog, like they didn't bother changing that. But hey, we got that. That's pretty cool. So overall, obviously, this one was a lot easier than the first game, even in this heroic frog mode. And that's mostly because at most here you have to clear 5 stages in a row. In the previous game, for the very final temple, you had to clear 8 levels in a row, and they were all more or less as fucked up as the ones here. So it's one of those things that, yeah, it's understandable that it will be harder. And I could tell you though that if the bosses didn't have checkpoints and still made you use lives, this thing will be a lot harder. You know, a lot harder than the first one, and obviously a lot harder than this one, clearly. But yeah, the Iron Frog mode is obviously something that I will have to do eventually. I don't want to do it now though. Like, in fact, a good idea here will probably be playing the other extra modes of the other PopCap games. Like, for example, the New Game Plus of Plant vs Zombies, or like the challenges from Pebble, that sort of stuff. Why are you sucking on an ice cream? It was supposed to be a hamburger and well, the other one was a shake. Alright, we're back to menu, and well, that's that. Well, and I got a top hat. This top hat wasn't here before, so yeah, I guess now we are more refined. But yeah, that was the heroic frog mode or Zuma's Revenge. So hey, GG's for that.